Oh, hello there. I just got my new microphone yesterday, so hopefully this video will sound a lot better than all my previous ones. Today we're going to be playing the beta version of Mercury. Mercury is an experimental, winner-generated arcade roguelike. If that isn't quite enough for you to understand, let me explain. The thing is a roguelike. If you don't know what that is, it's a short term for a genre based off the original Rogue, made a couple decades ago. It's generally defined by permadeath, random environment generation, turn-based gameplay, and exploration. In terms of roguelike gameplay, it's pretty basic actually. There are a lot of big roguelikes out there with all kinds of complexity, but this is not one of those. The only actions you can really do are 4 directions, and occasionally you can use an item. Your goal is to descend through the levels. If you come across monsters, you just hit in their direction. Their attacks hit you, and yours hit them. As well as watching your HP, you have to watch your turn count. You only have a certain amount of turns in this game. If you run out of turns, you die. You gain extra turns and HP every time you hit a new level of the dungeon, every time you go down the staircase. This in itself leads to some hard management at low levels. You need to balance your turn count versus your HP. If you just kill everything at first and don't pay any attention, you'll run out of turns quickly. If you just run to the next level as quick as possible without killing anything, you'll miss out on a chance to get some good items. Now those items are your power in this game. They will drop you boost to attack, boost to defense, and various cool effects such as poison, freezing your enemies. They drop from monsters and monsters alone. And now is a good time to talk about the twist of the game. Every one of those items, as well as every monster you face in the game, and every class you play even, is made by other players. This is an online roguelike with a leaderboard. What I haven't mentioned too much is that little number going up in the top right corner of your screen. That's your score. The goal of this game is not to reach the end of the dungeon, it's to get that high score. This is mainly accomplished through the killing of many things. Everything you kill has a certain score. You get multipliers if you kill the floor's boss monster. This will be a normal monster modified, which you can tell from the star next to it. The top few, I believe it's the top 5 people on the leaderboard, actually get to create a new class, monster, or item every round. I also think they have the option to delete one of those too, if they choose to do that instead. So you can actually, if you get the top score, delete that monster that you've been hating. The cycle happens every few days, so this game will constantly be evolving and changing over time. It's pretty damn cool. Maybe to get an idea of what it might be like in a few months, we can take a look at the Chaos mode. This mode is a mode where you can submit yourself any monster, class, and items. Anyone can do it. You don't have to be a winner. And this mode is obviously unbalanced, but it's kind of cool just to see people's ideas. There is also a tutorial and a classic mode. You see the game started with only one class, one monster, and one item in the beginning. I believe it was a goblin, the squire class, and a potion. And that was it. Just the final few remarks now. The game's graphical style is pretty cool. It pays homage to its ASCII roots, while not looking ugly in any way. Gameplay is intuitive, and you can easily get details on every monster or item you see by mousing over them. There is no sound in the game, but the thing is in beta, and that might change at some point. As well, there is a lack of options, I notice. At this point, you need to restart the game to get back to the menu, and I can't find any way to resize, so hopefully these options will come at a later date. Other than that, if I was to suggest anything, it would be that some more complexity could be added. I think that the kind of demographic that could really get into this game would appreciate it. Some kind of range combat would be nice, maybe just items that can be thrown, and maybe just limit those items to the 5th level or something, so when someone enters the game it is a simple game, but maybe if they get to a certain point those more complicated items could be added. Overall, this is a really neat concept, and I encourage you to try it out if you are remotely interested in an online roguelike. Just gonna warn you, if you're prone to high score addictions, this game will get you bad. That's all for now, guys. I'm gonna go back to playing Mercury. Maybe I'll get a high score and put a banana in the game. Going to leave you guys with the end of my high scoring journey so far. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.